Hey there, Bakugan fans! Welcome back to Bakumentary, your go-to show for competitive Bakugan Battle Planet news, gameplay, meta reports, and more. I'm your host, Robo-sensei, and on today's episode, we will be unboxing what is one of possibly the most strongest Bakugan in the game. We have Aurelus Trox Core. This is the last of our new Wave 4 core unboxings. Saved the best for last, honestly. So here we have the Aurelus Trox Gold Dinosaur. He is Shield Fist, and on the back here, you can see Aurelus Trox. Yep, we already have all these other new Wave 4 Bakugan here. So let's get into this guy. Alright, yep. Alright, so let's check out our Baku cores here. We have a Shield plus 250, and a Green Fist plus 150 plus 1. Both a little under what would be considered good. And here we have our Aurelus Trox character card. The Evo is super strong, but the base form is still really strong too. So here it is, Aurelus Trox, Shield Fist, 305. When you play an action on this, it gets plus 100B and plus 2 damage. That's just crazy. You just start racking up numbers real quick. A Greater Water Boost, that's a plus 203, or a plus 202 for 0. A Wave Slash is a plus 1100. 1102 for 3. Holy Flame is plus 702 for 1. There's just so many things that you can just keep comboing off of this. If you use Hurricane Winds, that's plus 300B, and then so that's immediately plus 400 plus 2, and then you can play another action card off of Hurricane Winds to get another action for another plus 100 plus 2, and this just gets even more insane once the Evo comes into play. So let's check out our Bakugan here. There he is. Alright, so here is Aurelus Trox. It's got the nice gold and silver that Aurelus is iconic for. I just really love the color scheme here. He came packaged with his little arms out, so we can tuck those in. They're nice and tightly jointed, so they're not gonna flop out. Let's see about closing them here. Yep. Alright. Seems to stay closed well. He's got a little bit of a bounce here, but that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see if we can get a good roll off here. There we go. I did the stupid roll and it worked. So anyway, he is a little bottom heavy from what I've heard. You can do spin rolls to make sure that the magnet side's always facing down, like I just did there, and then if you can always keep the magnet side down, then it's guaranteed to land on the first core it comes by. But with 2 cores on the field, it's kind of harder to do. So yeah, he's got the big long tail here. He's got these sort of ridges on the back that Trox has. But yeah, again, these arms are really tightly jointed, so they aren't going to flop out while rolling and cause issues with the gravity or anything like that. So I do really like that. Let's go ahead and get the character card sleeved up so prevent any further damage. Right. Let's see if that straightens out in the binder at all. So our Evo for Aurelus Trox is Aurelus Hyper Trox. It only costs 2, and it brings you up to 606. It gets Shadow Strike, which is pretty good, and then it upgrades the previous character card ability. When you play an action on this, it gets plus 300 and plus 4, and that can just skyrocket astronomically, even further than the base character card. You get a Wave Slash off of this, that's 1304. You get a Greater Water Boost for 0, that's 404 for 0. You get a Holy Flame, that's 904. You get a Tides, that's 704 for 1. There's just so many rerolls even. Rerolls, yeah, cheap rerolls. Quickfire, deal 1 damage, reroll, and since you're targeting it, you get plus 300 plus 4 for 0 again. Dark Waters, plus 200 in reroll. That's plus 500 plus 4 in reroll for 1. Deep Dive, draw a card and reroll. That's draw a card, reroll, and 304. So this thing, it's something to build a deck around, mostly definitely with Aquas because of so many combo cards you can do, and the other attribute is probably either Pyrus or Darkus. I like Pyrus because I like Super Fuel, but Darkus has good 0 cost like Shade Blade. You can use like Dust to Dust to draw cards. There's a lot of room to experiment. Darkus doesn't necessarily have the rerolls that Pyrus does. You also get Dan off of Pyrus, so I definitely think that Pyrus might be the better way to go for Aurelus Trox, but we'll have to see. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Really excited to get an Aurelus Trox here. I may or may not be playing it at AX, depends on if I decide to build it, but I do think it's a really good card, really good Bakugan to build around, and it can just overpower you super quickly. I will be going to AX soon, so stay tuned to my Twitter for more insightful Bakugan content live from the event.